Ragnar.
I say this is pretty much like Elbing with HE. It serves the same purpose, is to bully cruisers.
Yep. And you have good AA,
And you
radar,
have good AA. Yep.
and
it has a
oddly
lot of
good
support
speed.
skills.
Yeah, it does. But where would you put it?
Yeah, it has emergency engine accelerator, so you can literally get one point to another very quickly. I would say this is above Elbing, and I would say it could be competitive because it has that very good AA. So I would say this is probably good to buy.
I'd agree with good. I wouldn't say great, because I almost had this in niche, but it's just so good because of the AA and so good because of its skills. You just have. This is once again, it's a gunboat. So if you get pushed on, you gotta get the crap out of there. But this kind of has a way to get out because of the emergency engine boost, and its guns do a lot of damage. It does. So
you don't have the smoke because if this has smoke, it's definitely great to buy. Definitely, for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, Mothership is great to buy. That's not
It's
hinting at it.
good to buy. Your price styles is similar to Elbing, but you got actually good HE to actually burn the living crap out of it.
Yep. Ragnarok.
I believe this is a Warhammer of Amagi.
Yep.
And let me see, what's the skill? So this basically slightly improves what Amagi has its dispersion problem.
Yeah.
So you could technically say this is a better Amagi temporary for like 60 seconds. So it could be. It almost feels
niche.
It feels so niche though.
I'd say high playable. Like
it's high. Yeah, it's highly. Yeah. It is high playable.
It's high playable. It's still an Amagi. And you have
still
to
Amagi. Still has a dispersion problem. But with that skill, it does fixes it, but only for 60 seconds, which is a good long, and you only have 2 usage.
Yeah, I still wouldn't put it out of playable. It's still one of the worst 40k ships. So, now hey, we talked about this a few times. Repulse.
We talk this shit way too much. It's already obviously where it goes.
Pretty much.
It's great to buy. Oh my god, this is.
Oh yeah.
Like this. I mean, this is like a gun focus renown, but oh my god, it pans very good.
Oh yeah.
Like
it's a birthday renown.
It's good. And it has rapid reload too, so you can literally just 2-tap cruisers. And not have that one-tapness like War Spy or like any other battleships with like so much alpha, but 2-tapping is at least still satisfying though.
Oh yeah, no, 2-tapping on the Repulse is fantastic, and let alone it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, you're running away. No, I'm catching up with you.
Yeah,
it's Repulse is fantastic.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh, even better. Also, you're in a unicorn camo, like so. It's even worse. It's just like you're getting emasculated while you're getting hunted, so it's even better. I'm kidding.
He's a magical pony flying to the sky on a magical.
Shoot it down.
If you want a unicorn camo,
I call the unicorn camo Fortnite camo because it kind of looks like it.
It does kind of look like Fortnite camo.
So that's why I kind of like I have the I have the love-hate relationship if you got that camo. I will definitely hate you put that unicorn camo on because it gives me that Fortnite vibe into it, but it's so good still.
It's it's the better camo too. Richelieu.
It's like
it's aging, but I think it still holds
it's aging because of Borodino, but it's still good. I still put it great to buy regardless.
Yeah, I think it's still holding its position, but I wouldn't say it's holding it by much.
It's not holding much, but if you play a different play style than what you typically are, you could play this ship as a flanking ship, unlike Borodino. This can work. Mm-hmm. This can work very well. You just need to adapt Richelieu to be a more flanking ship, and Borodino might have some problems.
Yep. Yeah, I think
because Borodino is just more like a traditional battleship, while Richelieu just need to adapt to be a flanking ship.
Yeah. Yep. Rio de Janeiro, a new ship to this.
A Another new ship. It almost felt like Oklahoma, but you don't have the good legendary commanders to it. So I would. Where did we put Oklahoma at again?
Good to
'Cause
buy.
I'm just good to buy. I will just put it down to like at least niche.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you on that one.
You want to put it?
War crime
Really?
at tier 5. This thing is disgustingly good. This, especially with how many poor, players that don't know how they're playing. The Rio has punchy guns, punchy main guns, and then a load of secondaries. You melt DDs, you melt cruisers, you melt battleships. It just does everything. It's the Atlantic of that tier. Is it as bad? Like, I could agree with great to buy. I could agree, but I'm gonna keep it in war crime because this thing is nasty, especially if you have what's her name, Amelia, the Epic Commando.
Pan American.
Yeah, Pan American.
I mean,
I'm like, Rio is disgusting for its tier.
Oh
It is.
wait. Oh yeah. It has improved main armor belt. So
Yeah. This thing is a bit of a nasty beast at tier 5. Just tier for tier.
I'm gonna play.
It doesn't
again
require
just to
much
make
skill.
sure.
It doesn't require much skill to be really good at it. But let me know what you think. We'll put it in the comments and let's see if hey, we change our mind. But no, Rio, it's a nasty look for tier 5.
I'm trying to think about it, but it's like it has the Agincourt. Yes, it has the guns.
It has the secondaries and secondary overload.
Oh, it's very fast. Wait, it does have secondary overload?
Yeah.
War crime.
Yeah. I was like, you need to play this again, and if you, God forbid, put it on your press account and put a full maxed out Epic Commander from Pan American, it's something else. It's
Yeah.
You feel bad. You're like, oh, poor tier 5s. I am.
Actually, I forgot. I forgot to put. I don't think I actually put secondary overload on that. Probably I forgot, or I just did not
Yeah.
because I was
It's
rushing
just-
to it. But
It's tier 5 too, and also we're so far from the end still.
oh my god,
We're almost
sorry.
4 hours in. Oh my god, this is gonna be like a 2-week event. Oh my
my heart
god.
is like, oh my god.
Oh, I know, right? Okay, let's go. Let's go into Rochester.
Rochester. This
Yep,
is one
brand
of
new
the
ship.
giveaway ships. But like after this stream's already over.
Yeah, the way after. But I actually ended up pulling the Rochester out of my first pull on its crate, which was amazing. Didn't get its
Wow.
better camo.
Ah.
Did you play it much?
I only play somewhat. I feel like it's a better Baltimore for sure. It's more like a supporter because you don't have the DPM as is. But
Yeah,
if you just play this ship similar to Belfast, oh my god, it can. Oh,
It's, in my opinion, it's a smoke-based standard cruiser, and it does it well. It's good to buy. It doesn't really break that mold. It's kind of tanky because of that smoke, but you definitely, if you get pushed on, you don't have the rapid reload like you normally would. So
yeah, this one you had to keep at a distance.
yeah, but it does well. It does. I enjoy it. It's one ship that I'm going to keep on playing. Rochester's a fun time. So
Oh yeah, it can constantly Citadel, Plymouth, which is pretty much most 203 guns here.
yeah, oh yeah, Roma.
Great to buy.
Yeah, it's
No
Any
questions
questions?
asked.
No questions.
You got both precise aim, rapid reload, already a great combo.
Yep.
It's hard. There you
it's
go.
the definition of Romifying things. Like, it's just it set the pattern, and it's damn good at it, and it still is it is the top of tier 8. I know people will say Atlantico is technically better, but Roma, it just works so much better, so many situations.
I mean, you're not committing war crimes, so.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh, Saipan.
Needs a lot of brains. It can counter Kaga. It almost felt like war crime, but again, brains required for this.
It's niche.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's niche. You need to have that. Else it is. I don't know. Would you say great buy or?
I would It's it's a ship that requires to counter Kaga, and that's pretty much it.
That's why I say it's niche.
It's a niche. Definitely niche. Because if this ship really works when you're going against pretty much Kaga. That's it. The torpedoes are very good because they can one-shot destroyers as well. But Kaga can do the same, and it has so many planes that it could just literally make it very difficult to take it down.
Oh, yeah. But alright, this is another section where Star is making me say something specific on this video. This is also the CV for the absolutely true Sly 47 fans. Slaipan. Oh,
Slaipan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
It's Slaipan. It's always Slaipan.
Yep, Slaipan. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
San Diego.
No! God, please, no!
This one has a buff with the smoke too, which is really nice to have, but you're still San Diego.
It's a shitty Austin.
It's a shitty Austin. Yes, it is. Because you don't have the HE, you have the SAP. And I hate it.
Playable.
It's still playable.
It's
still playable.
collectors because of it. It's almost collectors because of that damn camo. Yes, the Statue of Liberty's in San Diego.
I like the gimmick. I love everything, but you just need the HE just to make San Diego like Austin. But
Yep.
they had to put the SAP in there just so it does not make it OP.
Okay, Sanzang.
I hate this ship.
Same.
Every time I go against Sanzang, when I was playing a cruiser, it melts. I get melted by Sanzang no matter what, and it's I say it's good to buy. I would
Yeah,
say.
it's good to buy because it's just a Saipan at tier 8, but has
It's a
even
Saipan
more
tier A, but more
torpedoes. So yes, and also it pisses off CV. So if you hate CVs, this is the ship for you. This is so.
Yeah.
Well,
And it's also in the Blitz Pass, which literally not much people buy because it's a CV.
yeah. So you got lucky on that one. Scharnhorst.
Scharnhorst. This is pretty a good solid tier 7.
I'd say it's aged.
But it really been aged because you could it's
I'd say playable.
I put playable too.
Yeah, it's
It's very
prefer
fun to
the
play
G.
ship.
It is not
But
bad shit, but
it
I
just
don't know.
aged very well.
yeah, it's like the Tirpitz. It's just aged.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know where this
hey!
ship goes.
I know, right? Let's go right there.
Yeah, right there.
Yep, Sevastopol. or
You play this
Sevastopol.
ship with AP, you're doing it wrong. Play with HE with it stupidly works for some weird reason.
It's so bad. It's so no.
It's just so bad.
It only works because of gimmicks, and if it didn't have the healing gimmick, it would be.
It's collectors. Yeah, the only tier 10 collectible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Besides,
Shikishima.
actually, wait, no, I forgot Kabaras, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's true. Yep. Shikishima.
Shikishima, I would say it's good to buy.
Yeah, okay. I had it in good to buy. I moved on to playable because it's just so RNG dependent.
It is RNG dependent, but it's still a long range ship that can, with the precise aim, it can literally devastate cruisers, battleships. It can literally pin anything basically.
That is true.
But yeah, it is so heavily RNG reliant just so you can actually get that 10,000 damage, which is
Yep.
quite satisfying.
And I'd rather put my money into an in-comp. So,
And comp, definitely aggressive. Shikishima, if you're in Asia, yeah, this is definitely great to buy.
yeah. But Shinonome.
This is like again, Shimakaze players. You have guns for a reason. This is literally like Black Shimakaze, I would say.
Oh yeah. This is a better Akatsuki. And Akatsuki is already a really good tier 7. So buffing its guns, I'm in. This is great to buy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to come back because I didn't buy the Blitz Pass. I was like, darn, why did I do that? Ship Smasha.
This is whoops, I almost said Ragnar by accident. This is Vladivostok with the I don't hold on, let me check the CIC about the that skill again.
It's like 80 seconds. It does a lot and it is fun, but outside of that, it's still Vladivostok.
It's still Vladivostok, no problem. Like the thing is, it relies on so it increased max speed by 13%, main gun reload speed by 23%, traverse by 19% for like 83 seconds.
Yep.
But you lose your accuracy.
Yep.
So this ship is good for pushing, but like I'd rather just play Odin.
Yeah, it's playable, but it's unique playable.
It's unique playable. Odin is much more fun than Ship Smash. I would say that.
Yep. Siegfried.
This is a really nice up tier of the Odin.
Yeah, I'd say it's good to buy, especially now with the scout plane a while back. It definitely puts it into.
Oh yeah, this one has very incredible range. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, a lot of people forget about the Siegfried. You don't see him often.
Yeah,
but I would say they're amazing.
Oh yeah, it has precise aim too.
Yep.
Oh, that's a dirty combo.
Yeah, it's a good ship. I just once again you have the 6-gun problem. So outside of the precise aim, outside of the scout plane, it's just okay. Yep. Oh, Siliwangi, the ship that you thought we were thinking about.
Seriously.
We're 4 hours in. We're both like, oh, we're dead here.
I'm out here. I'm like literally dozing out here.
I know, right? Yeah, I was like, "Where's another Red Bull ship?"
Yeah, I still have more.
I got a sip. I got a sip left.
I'm gonna take a little sip too. I need to think about this again. How I think about this ship though?
Siliwangi to me, it was so forgotten the moment. I remember Pigbay enjoying it, but that's about it. So I'd say playable.
I'd say, yeah, it's playable, I would say. I can't even remember what this ship replicates to. Is this like the Sanzang or something?
I thought you would have notes on this. I just put playable in here. I'm losing track of ships now.
My notes is all the way into San Diego.
Okay, got it. So I'm going to be carrying the rest of this
guys.
one. Yep. All right, let's look at the Sims because we know what this ship is. I'd say it's good to buy. Sims is just a good solid tier 7 DD. It's very basic.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about it.
It's good because it can be competitive because it has that good smoke it needs. I mean, I don't think there's any other tier 7 destroyer with smoke too. I could be wrong.
I don't think so either. I think that makes sense because Sims is like it's just so bland and basic. It does have sea mines that slower torps, but at the same time that still kind of works. So just okay, yeah. Sirius.
Serious? Are you serious?
Are you seriously gonna play this past? It's not
outdated.
in Atlanta. It's so outdated.
Outdated.
Yep. Oh man, but let's actually talk about a good ship for once in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Slava.
Great to buy.
Yeah, this is great to buy. Borderline war crime if you have Makarov.
Yes.
This thing is a Stalingrad. I know, almost there, but a Stalingrad of BBs. This thing is accurate.
It's goddamn accurate. Like, this ship can be a war crime if you can just rush in just a couple kilometers in, and you can literally just CVs. You can literally snipe CVs with this.
Yeah, it's so freaking good. get the Slava. I know there's a crate right now that when we're watching this, or when we're recording this, and it's actually pretty good odds. So I'm actually not mad about that. But oh,
Hey, at least it has better odds than FDR.
definitely true. Yep. Let's talk about a good DD here. Good DD. Smalland.
It's very good. I love.
Oh yeah, this is great to buy.
This is great to buy.
Yes, I will take 2 less torpedoes for smokes. Yes, please. Yes, sign me up.
Yeah.
I want the ship.
Smokes, and also you basically kind of have literally Groningen reload.
Yep, it's just this Smalland is a fantastic DD if you like EU DDs. It's a technically I'd say better Holland and such, but I love my Holland. I'd still probably play it, but Smalland there's no cost. There's no loss in it. It's not even a Siger. It's just better ship. I don't think I need to talk about this at all.
Please.
War crime. It's a war
Literally
crime.
no brain. All you had to do is smoke and shoot.
The skill floor on this thing is way too high, and the Smolensk is so goddamn easy.
Just smoke and shoot. That's
Yep.
literally the only definition you can do. There's a lot of counters with this ship, definitely, but still, you don't need a brain to turn on to play this ship.
No, and if you do have a brain, it's easy big cows. Done.
Oh my god! If you have the brain, this is
Yeah.
You're more cancer.
Yeah, pretty much. The Hague is looking for you. Somers. It's a
those
better
mine
Benham.
torp- Better Benham, but still has that good old mine torps.
Yeah, but you can put on a shitload of mine torps.
Yes, you put a lot. This is what, oh my god, so much.
Yeah, this
I-
is
Like when I saw this shit when I play against it, I wait, is this Shimakaze? Wait, no, these are very slow. I'm like, oh my god, that's way too much.
way too many. Oh dear lord.
Way too.
Oh yeah.
You can easily get overwhelmed, unlike a Shimakaze. No.
Oh yeah. And let alone breaks up turtle strats, which are very common at tier 10 because of course they're just going back and forth and you just flood an area. And then you have one of the best smokes at tier 10, and then you just use your guns, which are actually half decent. So I'd say it's great to buy. Would you?
Yeah, I would agree on that one.
All right, Stalingrad. This is
no
easy
questions
again.
asked.
We already talked about it.
Great to buy, borderline war crime if you got the commander.
Makarov, yeah.
Yep, yeah, Makarov, definitely.
Would you like a turret removed at 15 kilometers if you have a good enough accuracy and aim? That's this ship. This ship is for you. Yep.
I mean, Slava can work too. That's the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. But Stalingrad, yeah, damn. Strasbourg, almost to the end of the S's.
Strasbourg, I know nobody plays this ship. I don't see this ship at all. I play this ship and it's just terrible for me.
So this is one thing where I'm actually gonna put this in niche, and the reason is I've heard a lot of people talk about this in a competitive setting. Is that this is oddly works really well when you are dealing with tier 7 division battles or tier 7 competitive setups because it is a bow tanking ship and it's one of the only ones out there. So
for
it
tier
does
7.
have, for tier 7, and it's not a Nelson.
Yes, definitely not else. It does have the rapid reload 3 vibe to it too.
Yeah, so it does have that. It does have a niche, but outside of that, no, I'd agree with it. It's playable at best. Yeah. So.
I really need to get back to competitiveness anytime soon, but I'm so busy with so many projects.
Oh yeah, and like that.
Yeah.
But T61, I kind of forgot this one existed, just like all the
I
other.
forgot this ship existed because this is before when Ernskade still had the 150.
Yep.
So it pretty much got outdated again. Like it's now a worse. I would say it's almost as a worse Ernskade. Actually, it's almost the same as Ernskade.
That's where I put it as playable. When I looked at the stats, I was like, this is literally just a premium Earnestgade, and the Earnestgade is not in a bad state right now, so it's playable. If you want that, but it's
still
not
a
even
good
great.
killer. It can be a good gumbo, but
Yeah. Yep. Texas, just like Black Texas.
Okay. Send it to Texas Foundation.
Yep. Send money to the Texas Foundation. Yep. Thunderer.
This is a very nice ship. If you put the IFHE plus in this, it can actually work.
So I'd say
This
it's
is
good to
probably the
buy.
only ship.
It's good to buy, great to buy if you have Nelson.
Yes.
If you have APCS on it, it does kind of work, but I wouldn't say it's great. But
So yeah, if you get the right, you spec in the right commanders, it can be great to buy.
yeah.
But without it, it will be good.
Yep. Okay, so this ship actually just got a name change. It is now the Tiger 59, not the Tiger. Like that, but
not to confuse with the tier 5.
yeah, not to confuse with the tier 5. But I'd say that the Tiger 59 is a niche cruiser because it is the ultimate support cruiser at its tier.
Yeah.
It's
It may not have the best guns because it only has AP, and you will struggle against literally any battleship. But goddamn, this is a very good support ship.
oh yeah. Yeah, you pair it with some I've paired a Tiger with 2 Clevelands. That was a fun game.
Yep.
Cleveland with
it's a very
smoke
good
is OP. I was gonna say that
Yeah.
right now.
Cleveland with smoke is OP. Cleveland with like DZP is war crime.
Yeah, that is. Ooh, Jesus, that would be.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Tirpitz.
Outdated.
It's so
Rather
outdated.
just play
Bismarck.
Bismarck. Or if you want the
Brandenburg.
torpedoes, you can play
Yeah, that's true.
or
Odin.
Brandenburg.
Yeah. It's Tirpitz needs something. It does a really cool camo. Halloween camo. But that's
Yeah, it does. The camo looks really nice, but that's
about
pretty
it.
much that.
Yep. Okay. Tokachi.
Tokachi.
Pikachu.
Oh, now you give me a good idea on that one. It's a where to buy.
It's great to buy. This is a fire menace. This is the better Atlanta, in my opinion. Just straight
Yeah.
through. So
You just want to burn the whole world, get the Tokachi.
don't want to set the world down. Okay, before I get a copyright strike.
Yep.
Tone.
If you're a CV main but also a cruiser player, this can be a. It almost felt like Warcon, but really, you need skill in this ship.
It's
So I'm
niche.
kinda-
It's niche.
it's
It's
niche.
niche. It's niche. I don't care what people say. I did have it playable. Its buff did come in. It now has at least a plane, enough planes for 2 runs because it's paper airplanes. Let's see. Most tier 8s have enough AA to destroy half of the planes before they even land. So
That's
it's,
why you need to be a CV main to actually play Tone very well, but not a lot of cruisers players are also CV mains.
no, because most of the time you're a CV main because you hate carrier.
Exactly.
Oh, Toulon. It's actually
Toulon.
here. It's in the game. We finally got it.
It took too long to get in this game, though.
Way too long. Way too long.
Way too long.
Where would you put it?
I can see this in competitive because I play this ship and I actually enjoy this ship quite a lot. It probably needs a lot of skill to it, but oh my god, this can pen any.
Yeah. I put it in good. Like it's
I-
just
yeah,
a good
I-
solid
I
ship. I
agree.
wouldn't say it's anything crazy, but it's
It's
just
not crazy great, but it is crazy good.
yeah. I could almost see Toulon kind of arguing maybe Strasbourg is out there because Toulon's there, but
This is pretty
Still.
much a ship that Carnot needs to be actually good.
Yeah.
It just feels like it needs similar like that.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
While keeping
Oh.
the scout points though.
Yep. Tulsa.
This is a very great DPM ship. Like this is a DPM with 203s. Oh my god!
Yeah, I would
How
put
you
it
gonna
right up.
get
With,
a 2?
I put it right
how
up with
you gonna get
Rochester.
it?
It's
Yeah.
the support version of Rochester, but with good DPM.
Yeah, but
for
you got
how
the
many
DPM.
guns. Yeah, I was like, it's just a good to buy ship, and also
Yeah.
chicken camo.
Chicken.
Chicken camo.
The chicken camo is just there because you want to literally burn everything, but the AP just hits very hard too.
Yeah, it does. It is.
Yeah.
Tulsa is because you have the Rochester, the Tulsa, and the Anchorage, which I think I put.
Literally,
the
all
Anchorage
those
up top.
American tier 9 premiums are very good.
Ooh,
Especially
actually,
we're
the
missing
Anchorage
one
is
more yet.
put up. The Anchorage is actually put at great to buy. Should we put the Rochester and Tulsa in great to buy, or should we move the Anchorage down?
Right. But actually, Anchorage has 12 guns, so it can stay up to grade.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. And it says long range. Yeah, never mind.